I'm studying at Dublin High School. I'm a rising senior, and my project was on object detection. So my milestone was being able to connect the Raspberry Pi camera to VS Code and also creating a program that displays the certainty of an object in a past image. So for the demonstration, I am using this image, which is a scuba diver. And if I run it on label image.py, it should output what it thinks the object is in the image. So first you run this line, which defines the image that you're trying to use, which is scuba diver. And as you can see, it outputs what it thinks is in the image. So basically how the code works is that it already has a list of like 1,000 objects that it thinks will be in any given image, and it will use that as its final output. It has an interpreter which takes in the image as an input and it parses through it and then outputs again like what it thinks it is. So as you can see, it gives you a list with the numbers on the left and then a description of it on the right. So here it thinks that it's most likely a scuba diver with a 99.48% chance. However, it also has backup options like a sea snake or a sea cucumber or coral reef. Going back to the presentation. My first issue was connecting the Raspberry Pi to the VS Code because I couldn't find its IP address. And my second issue was when I got an error while trying to run the label image.py. So for my solution for the first issue, I just bought a micro HDMI to HDMI wire to just connect the Raspberry Pi to the monitor. And for my second error, I solved it by placing it into Google and getting this solution. And I basically just downloaded the first segment into the terminal as well as running that sample to finally get it to work. For my next steps, I want to implement a facial recognition, which is basically has a folder of images and it's trying to find a target in those pictures, and it returns an image with the rectangle on the target if there were any in the folder. My takeaway was a better understanding of troubleshooting, as I learned that you could just paste the error message into Google for solutions. Thank you.